to the care of these animals. It's a huge responsibility and the ultimate privilege to get to care for, teach, learn from, and build relationships with these 5 incredible killer whales. We are proud of what we do, and we're excited to share with you what we've learned through these relationships today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter.
They're gonna come. They're over there. Come on, whale.
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep the whales both active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we're excited to share their stories with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors providing a environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's presentation, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors allow them to problem solve and cooperate as a group. This is just another reason why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca. Their common name is killer whale. The 5 killer whales that call SeaWorld San Antonio home have their own individual names. The 3 females, Takara, Sakari, and Kamea, and joining us out front right now are the 2 males, Chuar and Kayuke. Kamea is the youngest member of the 5 at 10 years old. Takara is the oldest member of the 5 at 32 years old. Takara is also the matriarch, which means she's the leader. These whales trust us, and they play an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we can train them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Joining us today at the slide outs are trainers Elizabeth and Malin to help demonstrate some of those behaviors. Now, one of the very first behaviors that the killer whales learn is called a fluke present. Chuar is demonstrating that right now. Now, from this position, we can not only get a really good look at the entire underside of his body, but this also gives us access to the easy-to-see shallow veins that run along the white undersides of his tail flukes. Now, at least once a month, our veterinarian team can come by and collect a blood sample from these veins. And the killer whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout that entire process. Throughout today's presentation, you might see the trainers giving the killer whales a nice pectoral flipper massage, a nice tail fluke massage, or even a nice back rub. Killer whales have really sensitive skin, so this is one of the many ways that we're able to build a relationship with them. Collecting blood is one of the many important husbandry behaviors. Another important diagnostic tool is collecting the animal's weights. Every week, we ask the killer whales to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a killer whale's height scale in one of our back-adjacent pools, just as Kayuke is demonstrating right now. In this position, you might notice a portion of Kayuke's body is still in the water, from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes. This is called peduncle, and it's made up of several large, powerful muscles that can weigh hundreds of pounds. So in order for us to get an accurate weight, we've trained the whales to lift their heads and tails up and out of the water. And that's how we know that on a Tuesday morning, Kayuke is weighing in at 9,710 pounds. It's important for us to weigh all the whales to ensure the younger whales, like Kamea, are growing appropriately, and the more mature whales, like Kayuke, are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these behaviors help us to ensure that the animals are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a key role in a young killer whale's life. From the moment they're born, they can be seen playing follow the leader with their mothers and other members of the flock. They even play follow the leader here with us, and we're going to have our new friend Angie to help demonstrate that today with Elizabeth and Tuar. Now Angie, when you're ready, go ahead and give your left hand a big raise and wave hello to Tuar.
Look, they're gonna wave at you.
There you go.
They're gonna say hello.
Look at that! Tuar's paying very close attention to you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight both above and below the water, and they can often be seen spy hopping or even leaping completely out of the water in a behavior called a sighting bow. Angie's going to ask Tuar for that behavior now. Beautiful. Now Tuar is headed down to the bottom of this 40-foot deep habitat. You will see him again in the center. This is Tuar. Tuar, that was awesome. On the other side of the stadium, we have our new friend Sarah here to help us talk a little bit more about how killer whales communicate. Now, killer whales communicate in a variety of different ways, and one of those ways is through the use of vocalization by manipulating the blowhole on the top of their head. Sarah, go ahead and get that. By tapping different parts of their body onto the water's surface. Now this might be a pectoral flipper, their tail flukes, or even their entire body. This behavior is called a breach, and when a killer whale leaps out of the water and crashes back down on the surface, that sound can be heard from miles around. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our audience volunteers. As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on the many mysteries of these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That information is impossible to obtain out in the ocean. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. And that's why SeaWorld works with our partners like the Norwegian Orca survey to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from isolets. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's the thrill of the hunt. over 100 pounds of food a day. Depending on where they live and the time of the year, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful. But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Beautiful.
hope today these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from these amazing animals, and we hope that you do too. Thanks for being with us here today, and have a whale of your day right here at SeaWorld San Antonio. Goodbye, everybody.
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues and find out more about the animals in our kingdom. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.